beautiful soul, and welcome to this Hatha Yoga practice. Our affirmation for today is, may I be peaceful. May I be peaceful. That is my heartfelt wish for you, for all of us. May I be peaceful. May you be peaceful. I'll be bringing this up throughout the practice a few times for you to repeat internally. I'm sending you so much love, and let's begin. Coming down onto your mat, bring your knees to the width of your mat, stretch your arms out in front of you and sit back on your heels. You can always bring a book or block underneath your forehead here in Balasana, Child's Pose. Begin to breathe deeply in and out of the nose. If possible, breathe only through your nose for the remainder of this Hatha Yoga practice. As you land here, repeat in your head, may I be peaceful. Begin to grow and deepen your breath. Each inhalation, expanding your belly big with your breath. And each exhalation, slow and smooth as possible. Maybe invite in the tiniest little smile here. And allow yourself to drop inward, attaching your mind to your breath for the remainder of this practice. Begin to really press your hips back towards your heels and slowly come up to hands and knees, making sure your knees are directly below your hips. Now pull your belly in. Inhale, allow the belly to soften, and exhale, press the mat away, tuck the chin round the spine. Inhale, pull the heart forward, heavy belly, and on your exhalation, your tailbone goes down towards your knees, round. We're going to move through this a few more times. On every exhalation, round the spine, and on every deep breath in, pull the heart forward, heavy belly. So we all breathe differently. Move in your own rhythm and pace. Begin to feel the belly and the entire spine to warm up, and really feel how each vertebrae of the spine stretches apart as you round and comes together as your belly grows heavy. As you pull the heart forward, roll the shoulder blades down your back. As you press the mat away, round a little bit more. Bring your attention out of your head and into your body. Curl your toes under, spreading your fingers wide. Bend the knees deeply, press the hips up and back. Lift up high on the tippy toes. Find even more length in the spine, and then glide your heels down to the earth. Doesn't matter if your heels come down to the earth here in downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. We want to prioritize length in the spine. You may be super flexy. If so, knit the ribs in, pull the belly in, so that you don't have a hollowed low back here. Roll your outer arms in towards your ears to spread across the shoulders and create more space between your ears and your shoulders. On each inhalation, feel how your belly inflates outward, and exhale, pull the belly button in, step the feet towards the hands, no rush. Grab the elbows and fold forward. You can bend your knees a lot here, being so loving to yourself. Repeating the affirmation, may I be peaceful. You deserve it. You deserve it, my love. May I be peaceful. Allow yourself to really hang forward. Feel the low back begin to unknit and lengthen. Now bring your fingertips all the way up to your thighs. Extend your spine long. Exhale, fold forward. You can bend your knees a lot here. Inhale, back up, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, fold. So it's no problem. Bend your knees a lot if it feels good. Inhale, long neck. Look at the floor. Come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Step way back with your right leg and make sure that your knee is directly over the left ankle. Pivot the right heel to the floor. Pull the left hip back. Come up on the fingertips. Stay here. Or bring your hands to your hips and lift up. We're coming into Warrior One. Square your hips to the front of the mat and knit those ribs in. Strengthen your low belly. Stretch your arms out and up. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior One. Straighten your back leg even more, pressing down into the outer edge of the back foot. Maybe smile. Lifting up out of the low back. Press down into the front heel. Feel strong and powerful in this pose. Maybe even saying to yourself, I feel powerful and strong in this pose. Stretch your arms forward, fingertips to the earth, come up on your back toes. Then step your foot in a little bit, your back foot in a little bit, and straighten your front leg any amount. Come up on your fingertips, pull the left hip back and the right hip forward so they're in line, and fold forward any amount over your front leg. You could be up very high, and that is beautiful. You are perfect just as you are. Check in with your breath. Are you still breathing deeply? Each inhalation expanding not only the belly but the lungs in 360 degrees. Very slowly step your back foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, lengthen the spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees deeply. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold over your legs, straight legs this time. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale to fold. And if your hands don't come to the floor, no problem. Bend your knees as deeply as you need to. Step back with the left foot. Pivot the left heel to the mat. Make sure your right knee is directly over your right ankle. Pull the right hip back. Bring your hands to your hips and come up. You can keep your hands on your hips. That's beautiful. Knit your ribs in. Maybe you want to extend your arms up. Now check in with your back leg. Straighten it even more, pressing into the outer edge of the back foot. Pull that right hip back once again. Lift up out of the low back, spread across the heart, maybe sit a little deeper. Remembering you are stronger than you know. I am stronger than I know. Stretch the arms forward, fingertips to the mat. Come up on the back toes and step the back foot forward. Staying up on the toes, straighten your front leg, square the hips by pulling the right hip back, and then check in with your front foot. If you're like me, you're pressing more into the outer edge of the right foot, so ground the inside edge of the foot and keep a micro bend in the knee. So you can't see that the front knee is bent at all, but you're not locking the knee. Every inhalation, feel the belly inflate, the side waist inflate, the lungs expand. Every exhalation, see where you can let go of more tension. Stepping the feet together. Inhale the hands to the hips and come up with the flat back. Okay, beautiful. Bend your knees and then bring your hands to your belly and your low back to make sure that your low back is straight. Wrap the right arm under the left arm. Perhaps the palms come to touch. Stay here or wrap the right leg on top of the left leg and the toes to the mat. Now check in with your tailbone, lengthen it down, pull the low abs in. Maybe you want to lift the foot up. Make sure your elbows are at shoulder height and relax your shoulder blades down your back. Tighten your belly once again, Garandasana, eagle pose. If you want to wrap your foot around your leg, do it. I don't because my knees don't like that. So if you want to wrap, you go for it. Remember, if your toes are on the mat, you're getting all the benefits. Inhale, release, hands to heart. Okay, beautiful. Second side. Check in once again with that tailbone. Lengthen it down. Pull the low abs in. Sweep the left arm under the right. Bring the palms to touch. Bring the left leg to cross over the right leg. Toes to the mat. Check back in with the low back and low belly. Pull the low belly in. Maybe you want to lift the foot up. Maybe not. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and really squeeze your legs and your arms. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. This is an intense pose, so breathe deeply. And then release the pose, hands to the heart. Inhale the arms straight up. And exhale, palms together, fold forward over your legs. Taking a seat. And as always, no rush. Bring your soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Lengthen the spine, lift up to the crown of the head, and fold forward any amount. You might not come forward that much, and that's fine. Remember, comparison is the thief of joy. Your body is beautiful. Come back into your deep, slow breath. Focusing here on breathing into the back of the lungs. So often we just breathe into the front of our lungs, remembering that they're balloons here. Lovingly come back up and cross your legs. Inhale your arms straight up, root down through both sitting bones, and exhale, lean towards your left. I'm mirroring you. Inhale the fingertips up to touch. Exhale, lean towards your right. Press your left hip down. Inhale the arms up, fingertips to touch. Exhale, as much as you stretch towards the left, press the right hip down towards the earth. Inhale the fingertips to touch. Exhale, lean to the right. Really anchor the hip down. Inhale straight up. Exhale, leaning to the left. Rotate your heart up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen the spine, fingertips to touch overhead. Exhale, lean to your right. Inhale, extend the arms up, fingertips to touch. Exhale, leaning to the left. Deep breath in, fingertips to touch, and exhale, lean to your right. Inhale the fingertips to touch, and exhale last time, leaning to the left. Really stretch. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, leaning to the right. Really stretch into that left side body. Inhale the fingertips up and pull the energy into your heart center. May I be peaceful. Hands on the heart, close the eyes halfway or all the way. 3 deep breaths here. Feel the energy and feel the breath traveling all the way up. And all the way down. One last deep breath, make it as deep as you can as we transition onto our bellies. No rush. Bring your elbows directly under your shoulders. Your forearms are parallel towards one another and the sides of the mat. Spread your fingers wide. Engage your thighs so your kneecaps lift up away from the floor and press the tops of your feet actively into the mat. Now lift your low belly up away from the mat. Relax your shoulder blades down your back away from your ears. Sphinx pose. Spreading across the heart, bring your attention to the chest and the heart center. May I be peaceful. Slowly lower down. You can either do Sphinx pose again or bring your hands by your waist, roll your shoulders back. Re-engage your thighs, the tops of your legs, and press a little bit up into Cobra. Bhujangasana. Spread across the chest. Breathing with sound. That means with every exhalation, constricting the throat a little bit so it's like a wave-like sound with your breath. Press the mat away. Bring your knees in a little bit and keep your hips directly over your knees. Walk your hands forward. Pull the belly in, keep it tight and engaged as you lower your forehead down towards the floor. Your forehead can come down on top of a block or book if you prefer. Spread your fingers wide, press actively into your hands, pressing the hips back. This is actually a lovely heart opener, but we're going to keep our attention to the heart center, but the back of the heart, between the shoulder blades. Bring your attention to this spot and imagine that there's a loving hand there or warm energy glowing between the shoulder blades, spreading out across the back of your heart. Press into the hands, walk your hands back so that your hands are directly under your shoulders. Extending your right leg back, press back through the heel, pull your belly up. Then lift your right leg up to hip height. Flex your right foot, so pull your toes towards you. Stay here, stretch your left arm forward. Breathing with sound. Scissor your inner thighs towards one another. And see where you can soften. Can you relax the jaw, the heart center, any tension in the forehead? Slowly lowering the knee back down to the mat and the hand. Other side, press the left leg back. Press the left heel back. Now pull the belly in and up. Lifting the left leg up to hip height, flex the left foot, perhaps stretch the right arm forward. Re-pull the belly up again, engaging the abs. Breathe slowly and deeply. Repeating the affirmation, may I be peaceful. May I be peaceful. Releasing the arm and the leg, sit back on your heels. Lengthen your tailbone down, pull the low abs in. Then inhale, stretching your right leg up over the ear, around in a circle and back down to your side. Stretching your left arm up over the ear, around and down. Really anchor your right hip down as you stretch your right arm up and over the ear. And now the other side, really traction, so really pull the left hip down towards the mat, press it towards the left even as you circle the arm down and around. Coming 2 more times. These lovely circular moments are so healing not only for the body, but also for the mind, turning off the mind chatter. Extend your legs out in front of you. Bending your knees, press into the feet, press into the palms of the hands and spread across the heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades to your heart. Stay here, first option. Second option, lift your hips. Lift and spread across the chest. Press into the hands and feet. This is a heating pose, so see what you can burn away. Burn away anything that no longer serves you, any tension, stress, anything you're ready to let go of. Slowly lower back down. Repress the heart forward and then straighten the legs, lowering all the way down onto your back. Shift your hips to the left and then straighten your right leg. Bring your left knee towards the right. Extending your arms out at shoulder height. And even as we transition to these slow, smooth, relaxing postures, see if you can make your breathing just as deep and slow as before. And see where you can let go a little bit more here. Then bend your knees, shift your hips to the right, extend your left leg, bend your right knee, and allow your right knee to glide over towards the left. In this twist, see where you can soften and let go a little bit more. I know that I still hold tension in my body, even in this twist, so see where you can relax and release your muscles, your hips. And straighten your spine, extend both legs, turn your palms up towards the ceiling for Shavasana. Incredibly important pose so you can soak up all the benefits of your practice. Wiggling fingers and toes, roll over onto your side. Press your palm into the mat to rise up, and hands in front of the heart. I'm helping you remember you are lovable, you are loving, you are loved. I truly hope you will be loving in kindness to yourself. Sending you so much love from my heart and loving light. Namaste.